installation of the Emerson Portland Eco Ceiling Fan, you will need the following tools: Phillips screwdriver, 1/4-inch blade screwdriver, wire cutters, and a ladder that will allow you to reach the ceiling. All other parts you'll need you can find in the fan box. Refer to your owner's manual for complete step-by-step instructions. Before doing any work, turn off the power to the junction box. If you are changing from a light fixture to a ceiling fan, make sure the junction box is ceiling fan rated. If it is not, you will need to replace the box with one that is ceiling fan rated. Install the hanger bracket to the junction box and tighten the screws firmly. When assembling the fan, you may use the packaging as a base to rest the fan on. This will prevent accidental scratching. Once the fan housing is assembled, give yourself about 6 to 9 inches of wire to work with. You can then cut and discard the rest. Carefully strip the lead wires of insulation approximately a 1/2 inch from the end to prepare them for wiring. Remove and discard the shipping spacers attached to the motor assembly. You may then assemble and install the fan blades. One of the 3 pre-installed screws from the lower housing adapter plate and retain for future installation. Loosen the remaining 2 screws several turns. Rotate the light kit cover to engage the 2 loosened screws in the 2 keyhole slots. Reinstall the previously removed screw and tighten all 3 screws to secure the light kit cover to the lower housing adapter plate. Connect the light kit assembly white and black wires with the motor assembly white and black wires. Tuck all the wires under the light kit assembly and install it onto the light kit cover by engaging the radial slots of the light kit with the loosened screw heads on the cover. Rotate the light kit assembly to engage the 2 loosened screws and tighten the screws with the kit locked into position. Carefully place the accent light glass onto the motor housing. Rotate the 4 lower housing clamps over the inner edge of the glass. Be sure to keep the rubber pad beneath each clamp to ensure proper clamping. Tighten the 4 lower housing screws to secure the assembly. The Portland Eco may be used with an optional AL100 accent light that is sold separately. To install an accent light, loosen and remove all 3 pre-installed AL100 accent light mounting screws from the upper housing of the motor assembly. Retain the screws for reinstallation. Position the accent light so that the opening slides through the down rod. Install the accent light to the motor assembly using the 3 mounting screws previously removed. Securely connect the accent light connector to the motor assembly connector. Next, carefully lift the fan and seat the hanger ball of the fan onto the hanger bracket. There is a groove on the ball, which will align with a tab on the hanger bracket. Rotate the fan assembly until the ball nests into this groove. Remember, if you are not comfortable with wiring or working with electricity, please contact a licensed electrician. Connect the wires using the supplied wire connectors: black to black, white to white, and green to green, or green to copper. All wiring must be in accordance with the current national and local electric codes. Use the national electrical code if local codes do not exist. The ceiling fan must be grounded as a precaution against possible electrical shock. Electrical installation should be performed or approved by a licensed electrician. Once the wiring is completed, take the 2 threaded studs and screw them into the tapped holes on either side of the hanger bracket. Finally, slide the canopy up and fasten with the 2 knurled knobs. If you have installed an optional AL100 accent light fixture in the fan's upper housing, screw the 4 provided bulbs into the accent light sockets at this time. When installing, leave the foam packing material on the bulbs to ensure that the oils from your hands do not touch the bulbs. Install the provided halogen bulbs in glass bowl, periodically checking that the glass bowl is seated securely. Turn the bowl clockwise until it stops. Remove the faceplate and screws from the existing wall switch and pull the switch out from the outlet box. Disconnect the wires from the existing fan or light wall switch. Using a screwdriver or ballpoint pen, move the 5 code switches on the side of the wall control unit to a firm up or down position, creating a unique code. The 6th switch is for dimming control of lights. To allow light dimming, set the switch to on. Connect the black wire from the fan control to the black wire from your wall. Connect the other black wire from the fan control to the remaining black wire from your wall. Please note, housing wiring varies and the black supply wire or black wire to fan could be red instead of black. Lastly, connect the green wire from the control to the copper ground wire. Secure both instances with a wire cap and cap any additional wires you are not using. Set the on-off switch on the front of the wall control to off and go turn the power back on. Then set the on-off switch on the front of the control to on, and within 1 minute of restoring power, press and hold the off button on the front of the wall switch for 10 to 15 seconds to set the code in the receiver. The ceiling fan lights will blink twice to indicate that the wall control has been paired with the receiver. After successfully pairing the control and receiver, the fan will automatically begin high-speed conditioning of the motor. The fan will run for approximately 2 minutes in the upward direction, then reverse direction to downflow and run an additional 2 minutes. When conditioning is finished, the fan will come to a complete stop. Now you can begin to enjoy your new Emerson Portland Eco Ceiling Fan. Share pictures of your handiwork on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the hashtag #MyEmersonFan.